Alright everybody, welcome back. We are on day 3. When we last left off, you guys got to experience probably the shortest run we have ever done. By about 30 minutes, I want to say. 20 to 30 minutes at least. It was a great start, but it did not do well for us. So, what we did last episode was we unlocked this, which is our special tool shed. We've unlocked a permanent unlock, which is the tool shed over here. And you can just access it right away. Okay. We've got a shelter, a trading post, and a root cellar. I kind of want to see the shelter just to get in there and see it. That seems cool. Items for trade. I don't have anything to trade. We'd have to leave the house and come back. Or they could contain more dig spots. So I like that there's more than just 3 set rooms. Honestly, the 3 red rooms, let's try this one. I want to see the shelter and give it a look. I've got nothing to trade, and the root cellar, I mean, who knows if I'm getting a shovel. Let's head down into the bunker. This is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I like this a lot. So we got some stores here. We've got a time lock safe that I cannot seem to open. We got canned water, jugs of water. A water dispenser. Cans of yum, whatever the heck those things are supposed to be. Got a little Bob Ross painting with a creepy ass crow in the middle. I don't think you guys can see it, but this crow has like beady little white eyes and it looks terrifying. Okay, well we've got our note and we've got a terminal, so let's read our note first and see what it says. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Again, pretty ominous. We've got the Mount Holly bomb shelter. We've got the time lock safe. It can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Set the unlock date. We don't know what day it is. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that. Because we know we can get the time, right? Because think about the den. The den had the clocks in it. So we know we could put it within a time window of that. Now let's check our radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocols will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Interesting. So we could maybe do something in the lab that could trigger this, and then we could get everything unlocked in the house. Now, you were Swan Song, if I remember correctly. But now that we're into the terminal, like the network, they said it was disabled, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. Right, they say they. The note that I read. Okay, it's still there. Do you have access to... Well, that's right, you're only in the office. Data transfers. Still locked. Remote terminal access. We don't have any other active terminals. And we've got the staff services. Could do another special order. Place a special order. Let's get a magnifying glass so we can try to get that safe code for the boudoir room. Right. Order accepted. Okay, and then we're just going to log out. Anything special? Nope. Okay, well, off we go out of the shelter. That's a cool little room to experiment with. I like the shelter. Got some new lore as well for the game. Now, we won't be able to do anything up here. I imagine if we go up there, the garage will be in the same spot every time. And so that's just what that road's going to lead us to. But we're just going to head We'll go right first. You've got the guest bedroom, pantry, and the spare room. Start with the pantry. Give me some extra money. I will, you know what? Next time we see a guest bedroom, we might need to craft it so I can actually get in there and see what's inside of it, because I'm not sure I've ever checked it. What did we check in on a previous run? The security card. Although this would cut off our avenue already if we do so. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and pull our security card back from you. Our key card. Being risky with it, but we can always come back and drop the key card off. So that's why I want to get the code check. If your run fails, you can always just go back to the code check. Okay, I said I wanted to get the guest bedroom. However, comma, we do need to find a path out of here first. So I am going to go for the billiard room. Maybe we'll get the secret garden key again. Have anything over here? Oh, no items, just my favorite puzzle in the game that didn't embarrass me the first time I did it. Now we have a 5, plus 4 is 9, 10, 11. Now we have... Oh, wait. Did I ever see this before? Is this just going to be 27 minus 11? Is that what this is? I'm trying to think now if I've ever had any that were like 2 addition and then a subtraction. But if it's 27 minus 11, we would just be 16 again, which is also the answer for like a ton of these puzzles. Right? Yeah, what is it? 19 plus 8, 27 minus 11, 16. Okay, that worked. And then anytime we see this one, you know it's 10 times minus 5 times 4 is 20. Blah. Said it a little fast. 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2 is 20. Righty. Hey, the secret garden key. Can we get to the secret garden? Hopefully, because so far this is the only surefire way I know on how to get... Do I not have any gems? I don't, yeah. It's the only surefire way I know how to get to the antechamber and get a door open. We're going to give ourselves a den so we can get the clocks. So once we figure out what day it is, we can figure out what time it is. As of right now, it's currently 9 p.m. It'll stay open for 4 hours. I also see you in here again. You in there again. Hey. We're gonna try to play around that if we can figure out what day it is. We've got a West Wing Hall, or an observatory. West Wing Hall it is. What have we got here? Commissary. Commissary was gonna have the item we requested previously. I don't know if it would have the one we have now. You know what? This might be a good time to check the guest bedroom. I've been in the guest bedroom, right? I have been in the guest bedroom before. We've gotten the knowledge from there that we need. The parlor. We should do the parlor because we need the gems. The commissary... The commissary could be good. We'll stick with the parlor. There's too many times I find myself without gems when I need to craft a room that has gems. Might just be my playstyle, but I've sort of been screwing that up a bit lately. Okay, this box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That could be true or false. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That is a true statement. You are the true box. There are 3 boxes in this room. That is also a true statement. Two boxes in the room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room. There are only 3 boxes in this room. See, this is what I don't understand. You guys are probably going to get tired of me seeing these. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. 1 will always be false, and 1 will have a prize within. So the one with the prize within could be any of them. The box is one of the 2 empty boxes. We don't know if that's true or not. This should be a definite no, right? Because if it's telling the truth, then there's no gems in there. If it's false, it could have the gems in there. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That is a true statement. You have to be the true box, so one of these has to be false. And there are only 3 boxes in this room. So I think they have to be in here. Oh, well, no, because we said, it did say... Yeah, it did say that. Okay. Right? There are 3 boxes in the room. There are 3. That is a true statement. 2 of them are empty. That's also a true statement. Damn it. I hate this. I don't know how to discern. Maybe you guys can help me on this one. Why can't I figure out personally how to discern between the true and false statements when there's 2 true statements? Like, this is not a lie. That is guaranteed true. And I just checked. There are no other boxes in this room at all of any kind. So that's 2 true statements. And it confuses me because one's true, one's false, and then one has the gems in it. I think you're going to be in here. You're not going to be in there because you were the true statement box. I'm really losing it with these. I don't know why I can't pull it together. And this is... Okay, well, we have a security room now. Does the security room tell me what day we're on? Is there anything in here that lets me know what today's date is? Don't remember how to figure out how that worked. But we are going to go into the terminal and activate as many of these doors as we can. View the estate inventory. Nothing left. We want to do the keycard system. Keycard system settings. We will do the security level shall be high. The offline mode, we want them to be unlocked. I think we always want this to be unlocked. I can't imagine any setting where I want it to be locked. Okay, there we go. Now, again, just need to figure out what day it is. See, we still have a clock in here, so I assume, yep, all the clocks match up throughout the entire run. Not gonna go back out, we're gonna go back this way. I'm getting pissed off with these boxes. They're getting the better of me on these riddles. Maybe I'm just, like, misunderstanding the concept of how the riddle is given. And I'm just overthinking it. That's probably what it is. I'm sure it's a simple fix, and I'm just making it much more difficult than it actually is. Another kitchen, a spare room, and a hallway. I mean, the hallway can have something in it, right? We'll take it. So the nook, the storeroom, and the spare room. We will be taking the nook. Get ourselves a key. I guess we could go into the commissary to try to get a magnifying glass again. Probably what I should request. Hey, we got the courtyard. Can't buy it, of course. Typical me. We won't lose money for entering the chapel. We are protected from the next 3 red rooms that you draft. There's no negative to being in here. Let's go back this way. Special keys. Oh, did I want the... Okay, that's right. This secret garden key cannot be used. It has to be on a wall. The wine cellar. Ugh. We can't... Oh, but we need the gems. I don't think we can take it. At least get me to the secret garden. We don't have any green rooms yet. And you close off, and you close off. We've never been in the nursery. We can't craft the nursery. We have to craft the guest bedroom. Oh boy, I am just choking on both of these runs. Got a gem out of it. Yeah. There's no date on here. Alright, we're headed back. We're still protected from this room, but this is it. This is our last avenue of approach. Are we done? Are we done again? Oh, boy, we got absolutely toasted. Okay, well, this has been a horrible, horrible 2 runs. We have not progressed anything. I mean, even if I took the 3 gems there, it wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have been able to do anything. I'm going to pause here for just a moment and see if I can shift through my notes and try to figure out what the actual date is. And if I can find the date, we might try to open up the safe. So let me take a moment and I'll see what I can find through my notes on that. Okay, so I went through my notes, and what I had was this. From the things that I'd written down, we started the game on 7th of November, right? Like all runs start on the 7th of November. So I'm assuming the event of his death. I don't know where I got that from, but I did have the date written down for 7 November. However, that's where the run starts, so every day that's gonna change, right? Like if it was 7 November, but then it's like day 2, that would be 8 November. If we're on day 3, we'd be 9 November. What time is it right now? Here's what I'm gonna try. If I'm right here, we can sign in. It'll be the 9th of November, which is today's date, because I think the game tracks each day logically going through one by one. It'd be weird if it didn't. And it's currently 11 p.m., so everything has to be set, I think it's set an hour in the future. So we're going to go ahead and set this to... Oh, wait. You are moving very slowly. Well, it's not 11 yet. Okay, so we got time. We're going to go into here, and we're going to go into the network for Swan Song. Password has been accepted. Oh man, that dial-up tone is brutal. Remote terminal access. We would like to get into the shelter. Connecting to the shelter terminal. See, we don't have to use all our footsteps to go back. Benefits of the security room. I think if there's a security room, you take it 100% of the time. Now, the time lock safe. We're going to set the date to be November 9th, because we're on day 3. Well, the 7th is when it starts. Is there a day 0? Hold on. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to do this. 12 p.m. We'll do that first. Okay. I don't know why I bothered to set it up here, because I need to go back to the time safe anyways. Is there a day? We're on day 3. So if we start on the 7th, it'll be... The 7th counts as the first day. That'll be day 1. Day 2 would be the 8th. Day 3 would be the 9th. So what we're going to do now is it's 11 p.m. I'm going to go out here. And we're going to head down there into the shelter. I will pause the video for you guys so you don't have to wait for it. And we're just going to hang out in there for an hour at least until it opens up. Well, I don't think there was a clock down there. So how about I stay here? There could be a clock, but there's no reason for me to run all the way down and then there not be one. So what we'll do is we'll stay in the security room until it hits 12 p.m. or noon, I should say. And then once it does, I will go down there and see if the time lock safe is accessible. So I'm going to pause it here and then resume my game, and then I will see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, everybody, that was a short pause for you, but a rather long one for me. I went and got a snack and a drink of water. So we're going to resume off here. As you can see, it is about to be noon. So I'm going to go head down there. We're going to go see what's inside our time lock safe. I'm going to feel very proud of myself if I got the date thing right about it being on day 3 when we started on the 7th. Now, this only works if day 1 is the 7th. That's what I'm hoping for. We're not open yet. Did we make it too fast? Are my days wrong? Ah, jeez. What did I set it at? November 9th. 12 p.m. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. We were 1 hour in advance. I'm gonna try this now. What if I just go back first? Now you're not opening. Okay, hold on. Right, day 1's gotta be the 7th. Day 1 is the 7th. Day 2... Sorry, I don't know why I stopped counting. Day 2 is the 8th, day 3 is the 9th. And it is noon. It's not 12 a.m. because it's still bright outside. Is it noon outside? I mean, like, is this sunshine? I mean, this is bright outside to me. This is not like midnight. There's no way I would consider this nighttime at all. Okay, so more than an hour in advance. What if we set it to 1:30? Let's try. Excuse me. We'll just try again, right? We're going to try again and see what happens. It'll be 1:30 p.m. There's no issues there. We're still going to say it's November the 9th. We'll try one more and I'll pause for you guys again. November 9th. Ooh. I think we have to go to 2 p.m. then. Because it has to be at least 1 hour in advance. November 9th at 2 p.m. It's going to unlock. Right. We're going to go stand near a clock again. You know what's crazy? Why isn't there a clock down here? I get it's a bomb shelter, but like, how are you supposed to keep track of the days if you don't have a clock? Alrighty, here we go. Back inside we go to hang out around the clock, and I'll pause again and give you guys the nice short break, and then I'll wait it out. Because there's nothing else we can do for the run. I'm toasted. Between yesterday's and today's run, absolutely wiped. So let's just hang out in here, and we wait until 2, which is going to be quite some time. So I don't want to wait in the security room. It's dark and depressing in there. We're going to stand outside with all the beautiful nature, and we'll use the clock on the house. So we are guaranteed more than an hour ahead. So if this doesn't work, then I've got my days wrong. I think the last one I might have messed up due to the time, but this one, it can only be the day is wrong. So yeah, I'll pause again, and I'll catch you guys back here in just a moment. Hey everybody, I'm back. It is now about to strike 2 p.m. While it does, I'm going to run down here. We're going to see what we've got. I was being quiet for a second. I wanted you guys to enjoy the ambiance. So peaceful outside. Are you open? Yes, it opened! Okay. We have a gem and a note. Number 3 on it. Letter number 3. Okay, here we go. Content, ladies and gentlemen. Something to do. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long set unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. I apologize, everyone. The reading's getting a little tough here. I have a ulcer like on my tongue. I have a permanent retainer, and it's like agitated. I think I bit it or something, and so when I talk, it's a little hard sometimes. But I'm gonna power through and read it anyways. Just expect more mistakes than usual. Okay, so, and while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless, fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that you can't start a sentence with and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. All right. This game has some crazy lore going on with it. And I think it's great that we managed to get in there and open up that safe. And we now know that there's a gem in there. Another ruby. Some of the gems that keep being stolen, we're recovering them slowly ourselves. But yeah. Okay, well, guess we're just going to check out the path up here. Ah, see? You can't get up here until the garage has been built. Alrighty. I was wondering why this had an actual crossing and that had a plank on it. But I think that pretty much wraps it up for the day 3 of this run. This was another painful run. We didn't get much out of it. We have a secret garden key and a key card, so I didn't forget to go back to the coat check room. I almost forgot. And that would have been horrendous. I'm just going to double check one last time. I believe the chapel was locked with a key, and we don't have any keys. Yes, I feel quite confident that that was the case. We're going to go into the coat check, and I think I want to drop off the secret garden key. Righty. Well, that's going to be it for this run, and I will see you guys on the next one. So, what I talked about in the last one was probably releasing it on a day with another episode. I think I'm just going to post 2 Blueprints episodes on the same day, because the other one's very short. But I hope you guys enjoyed this run. At least we got some new rooms to check out and some new story. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.